Alrighty, so one of the most frequently asked questions we get is how to view material usage statistics by job. That said, there's two ways you can actually do that. The first is going to be through Skyview, and the second is going to be through reports where you can actually pull reports out, export them, send them around should you need to do so. That said, we want to make sure we're logged into our Spec-Rite account, and once you have, we'll go into the Skyview tab here. Now, the first step to viewing material usage on the map is to pick out a time period. To keep things simple, I just picked this month. And now you'll want to pick the specific job you want to see your usage metrics for. My job's all the way down here at the bottom called state. Now that I've selected state, I'll hit apply and we'll see our state job here. So just like normal, we'll get the colors and patterns if you highlight your cursor over each job segment. But you'll also get your material statistics right over here in the job details. So as you're viewing it on the map, you can see the totals for the entire job right here on this window panel. Now, if you do want to just create a report of what you're looking at here on the map, you can easily do so. Very simple. Just click this create report button up here. Once you do so, it's going to be our normal steps as always. First, picking out a template. If you don't have a custom template for the specific usage metrics you want to see, usage report right here is a great default template to get these same statistics. As always, we'll name it something that clearly defines exactly what this report is. For this one, I'll call it state, since that's the name of our job, usage report. One of the cool things about creating reports in Skyview is that it auto-populates a lot of the data since we were looking at it already. Particularly, it does the start and end date based on the time range you selected in your application layer. You can pick between one-time and recurring. 99% of the time, you'll want this to be a one-time report unless you do want to set up a recurring report for this job. You can change the template in case you picked the wrong one. And right here, it'll actually pre-select the equipment that we were specifically seeing associated with this job on the map right here. And it'll already have that job selected. So now all we have to do is hit save. You can see right here, just like we do for any report, you'll get the report generation that started. Please check back later. Now, the report we just generated will actually populate on the reports page here in your reports log. So once you've got to your scheduled page, make your way to the middle and you will see the state usage report here in your reports log. You can download it, export it should you need to in all of our normal file options. You can clean it up in case you just wanted to see it once and get rid of it. Or if you want to view it, you can as well. So just like normal SR reports, top half is the map and then the bottom half is the data. You can click on particular parts of the line segment. It'll take you to that specific row that you're looking at, and vice versa. You can click rows to see specific segments on the map here as well. Don't forget at the very bottom, you'll have your grand total, but that's it for that report. That's how you would do it through Skyview. If you did just want to come into reports page, you could easily do the exact same thing. However, you would still have to come in here and fill out those criteria. So instead of having the data pre-populated, you would come in here again, name this state usage report. We'd pick the date range associated with the job. So 11/1 to 11/9. We'd select one time. We'd keep our usage report template. And then we just have to find our truck. So we just make sure we're looking for the right one as we scroll down. But this is a great way to make sure that you don't actually have to go through all of that scrolling. That said, that's pretty much it for the last step. Once we've selected our truck, it'll give you the ability to pick that specific job you wanted to now create a report for. We were looking at state in Skyview. I'll continue that example here and pick state. And now we're going to actually create the exact same report we just created in Skyview just through the reports tab without having that data pre-populated. So you can hit save. Once that report has finished generating, again, it will show up here in your reports log. Those are the two easiest and best ways to view your material usage by job. If you do have any other questions or still find yourself struggling, please do let us know. We want to make sure everyone is able to use the platform to the best of its ability. And don't forget, folks, if you ain't spec right, it just means you're spec wrong. Have a good one.